First string back in the habit. Wait, this is weird. There we go. I see us now. Yes, you look so beautiful. We have ScotianSugar here today. We're
Hello.
in for a real treat. Hold on.
So I can share it.
And I moved my camera for those that of you who watch and you see my eyes straying. I think I got that clamp arm thing now, so it sits directly in front of this particular monitor. So hopefully I do better with the straying, because oftentimes it looks like I'm looking to the left or looking to the right. I'm trying to look dead at the camera today. Pray on it.
I got you. I got you, Kitty.
I appreciate it. Hold on. Okay, I'm taking this off. Okay, Stream Elements is in the room. That's my only person watching right now. Okay, cool. Okay, now I'm ready.
We'll
Scotia,
get some people in here.
welcome to the Kitty Bradshaw experience. Thank you for
Thank,
being my
thank you for
lovely
having me.
co-host today. What's up, Fran Boogie? I see you. I see you. Thank you. Now I have two people in the room. One is a
Yeah,
bot.
I'm here. I'm sending messages. Don't worry. I'm getting on the work.
Matter of fact, maybe I should show people that I'm online so they can see where I'm at streaming.
What you're on there is offline?
Yeah, I wasn't prepared coming back in town, like for all the energy to come at me. I get a lot of whispers. It goes down in the whispers. So yeah, I had
I
to.
just need to dry. Hi, Miss Fran Boogie. How you doing?
Yeah, I wasn't prepared. So now I'm officially out the closet. Kitty is back on streaming. Am I 100% there? No, but I'm here. I'm exhausted. How are you? How was your weekend?
My weekend was fabulous. I cannot complain.
Okay.
I had a good Friday. I had a good stream on Friday.
Okay. For those of you
I thought I was
don't
going to
know,
throw up, but it was a good stream.
okay.
They what was Friday? Yeah, Friday was after the raid trains. So yeah, so it was nice, and it wasn't a lot of people in the room because I actually get nervous.
Okay.
So it was a really good stream Friday, and then on Saturday, I just relaxed and waited, and Bobby streamed the memorial for DMX, Bobby Longline. And so yeah, my weekend was all DMX.
Okay.
DMX as well as Chris Cut's birthday.
Okay.
She was going for 24 hours.
Oh wow. I see a lot of that now. With the streamers, they like to go 24 hours. I'm like, that would never happen on this stream. I'm gonna let y'all know right now.
Right?
I barely do 2 hours.
I do an hour. I do an hour. Every once in a while we go over. Mm-hmm. And I'm always shocked when we go over because it always feels like forever for that hour to be done.
Wow.
So I'm just like, I wonder how long is this going to take for me to feel better about doing it.
Wow. And you do it mostly by yourself, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those solo streams, I will say, are really hard. I'm trying to get in the hang of it. I do the just chats, and I'm so dependent on who's in the chat room to feed off them. Like, I need people to feed off of, like, because I don't want to hear myself talk for 2 hours. So I try to stretch it. The first stream I did, it was like, okay, if I get to 30 minutes, it's going to be good. I think each time we end up going 2 hours, but it's just depending on who's in the room, who's chatting. But I feel like that's a lot of pressure if I only have like 2 or 3 people in the chat, putting on them, because it makes them feel like they can't leave, and I don't want them to feel that way. So, I think based on what I see from other streamers who do the streams by themselves, it just takes practice, and you have to be consistent so that your audience gets used to you. But for when I've seen of you when you stream, you do a good job. Like, you hold it down like a queen. Like,
thank you very much, because it's so funny. Some people say to me, because after I stream, like especially like Sweet Tea who is my mod, and she's become like a sister to me in the last year.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'll message them and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna throw up the whole time. And they'll be like, are you serious? And I'm like, I'm serious. Part of what a lot of people don't realize is that that's part of the reason why I smile so much, is because I'm smiling because I'm nervous.
Oh.
Right. And I'm also smiling because I'm shy. And so
Oh.
for me, I feel like I have a nice smile. Like I'm not trying to be conceited or anything like
No,
that.
you
But like if
do.
you have to pick, if you have to pick one thing about yourself that you feel that, that you're A-okay with, you don't feel like you have any flaws or anything like that. So with me, it's my smile, because I'm just
Mm-hmm.
always smiling. I'm always known as being really happy. So
Right.
that's kind of like my defense to hide my nervousness.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So a lot of people don't know, but oh yeah. Like usually before I stream, I won't eat,
Okay.
because I'm always worried that I'll end up throwing up on stream.
Oh no. Wow. I would have never gotten that from you, because like you seem like you do it so effortlessly.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the biggest thing for me. Like to stream, it's a whole, like I have to go through my nervousness. I have to sit down and kind of like get myself prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I go to hit go live. I always go to hit it more than once and don't hit it. And then have to like wait a minute and like take a couple more deep breaths and be like, okay, you have to do this. Like people are now waiting for you.
Right. Right.
So that's another reason why I originally started off streaming at 7
Okay.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And
Okay.
now I've switched my stream to 7:30,
Okay.
because what I found is for some reason I can never be ready. My nerves are never ready to go by 7. Like actually for this today, that's why I'm not even fully prepared, because I was trying to get my nerves ready to be on stream earlier than what I'm used to.
Right. Well, hopefully you have it'll be a stress-free time for you.
Right?
I'll keep you so busy. I'll throw some stuff at you. You won't even be able to focus on your nerves. Hopefully in a perfect world. But you'll be great. You'll be great. When I've seen you stream, I've never got nervousness from you. But from what I hear from the vets, it's like nervousness is good. Like it fuels you to want to do better on your stream. And I was just like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Wait, side note, shout out to Twomp the DJ. Thank you for coming in. I see quite a few lurkers. Thank you for lurking. We appreciate you. Lurk Lives Matter. Thank you, Fran, for holding it down.
Some of the people that I invited might be lurking because I know that they're currently at work. This is early for them.
That's perfectly fine. We love them. We're going to do what we do. It's funny with my streams. I typically, I don't get a large viewership during the live streams, but afterwards I get a lot of views. Like people come in and catch it later. And I appreciate people who come back and do that. What's up, my baby D Red? I haven't seen you in forever. Welcome to like the House Cats. It feels like it's been almost 2 weeks since I've seen you all. I missed you so much. Love you. Thank you for coming. Quick question, Scotian, how long have you been streaming?
I've been streaming now for 3 months.
Oh, nice.
I think it was just my 3 months, like in the last week or two.
Well,
yeah, when I originally went to stream, it was funny because, I just came to Twitch as a viewer, just a fan of music and DJing.
Same. Yeah.
With the pandemic, and definitely caught the Twitch-itis, the Twitch addiction. Hi, Talk to DJ. Hi, fam. And it was funny because being in certain rooms with certain DJs and creating that kind of personal relationship, like being in some of the smaller rooms and things like that, it was actually a couple of them that made the suggestion that I stream. And I was like, what will I stream? Are you nuts? I'm not a DJ. I'm not a gamer. What would I stream? And they were like, Scotian, we would sit there and just talk to you. Like, who cares? Just stream and you can do just chatting. And I was like, oh, you guys are nuts. And so I never really, I never really thought much more about it at that point in time. And then one day, I can't remember exactly what room we were in, but we were in somebody's channel and they were discussing follows.
Okay.
And the funny thing is I'm not really technical. So I'm like your grandma that doesn't know how to do anything, that I need to ask my nephews literally how to do everything. I only found out in the last year coming to Twitch that you could screen record on my phone.
Oh,
had no idea about this feature, nothing like that. I found out a lot of things actually in the last year from coming to Twitch.
Oh,
and
wow.
So I asked Waffle is Delicious. I was like, how do you find it? How do you know how many followers you have? Because I had no idea about the dashboard, nothing like that. Because I started off Twitch, I only had a cell phone, that's it.
Right.
No laptop, no second device, just my cell phone, no tablets, no nothing. So the view, of course, that you get from your cell phone versus a laptop or a PC is so different that you don't even realize that there's all these things that you can necessarily do, if you're on your phone.
Right.
So basically she went and looked to find out how many followers I had. And she came back and she was like, Scotian, you got 400 and something followers. And I was like, what?
Wow.
And I'm like, what do you mean I have 400 and something followers? Like, hi, Devin. Thank you for coming. Insert Devin Baby Road. I knew he would come. And so, so I was just like, how do I get these followers? Like, why do I have these followers? I am nobody. Like, I am just a mod. Like, I'm not anybody. How do I get these followers? Why are these people following me? So as a joke, I was like, okay, well, if I get to 500, then I'll start streaming, because people like Justin Hillis, DJ Justin Hillis, and them were the ones that suggested that I stream. So I was like, okay, if I get to 500, I'll stream. So I ended up making it to 500 and I went to stream. But because I only had my cell phone and no internet or anything like that, the internet speed of the cell phone wasn't fast enough to stream.
Right.
So I tried to stream, but it just kept on lagging. And I was like, oh, sorry, everybody. So basically, then I was just like, okay, well, what am I going to do? I got to figure out a way of, what I'm going to do. Because, like, I can't afford a laptop or anything like that at the time.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, you know what? I was like, finally, okay, I'll just go and get internet. Because part of the reason why I didn't have internet is before the pandemic, I would work 6 to 7 days a week, 12 hours a day.
Right.
So the only thing that I did at home was eat and sleep and cook.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
And there's no point in paying, almost $300 for cable and internet and all that if you're never at home to use it.
Makes
sense.
What I mean?
That would just be a waste of your money. So I finally cracked down and got the internet so that I could start streaming.
Okay.
And so, so I started, and I was just like, to become affiliate, all the hours that you have to do, I was just like, oh, this is going to be so hard.
So did you get a laptop, or are you still on your phone?
Well, I got both now. What it is I have a really nice cousin, my little cousin, his name is Connor, and he was nice enough to loan me his laptop. So I don't have a laptop of my own, but he has been letting me use his laptop so that I can stream.
Interesting.
And then what I did with my Twitch account is I set my Twitch account up so that I don't get paid. So like if you meet the threshold for the payments, how they'll send the payments once a month.
Right.
I have mine set up for them just to hold everything.
Ooh,
kind of like
the same thing.
Account.
Right.
So then once I have enough money to go and purchase my own computer, that's when I'll then take the money. Because like everything, any biddies, any subs, any money that I make, I'm going to use that to put back into making my channel better if I decide to continue on with it. Okay. Because really the only reason why I started streaming is kind of like a challenge to myself. It's a personal challenge. Like I'm not here on Twitch to try to become famous. I'm not on Twitch to try to make money. I'm on Twitch to try to make myself work on my public speaking, as well as get over my shyness. And a lot of people, they don't think that I'm shy, but I really actually am.
Well, you are definitely presenting extrovert, even though you're introverted. We totally respect that. Let me ask you something. So, do you have a Cash App set up where people can donate to you for your laptop? Like, I feel like a fundraiser for a laptop should be so easy. But then again, I don't know how much laptops average where you're at. Like here, we could get a laptop for like $300. Like, it's not a lot.
Yeah, no, it's not necessarily a lot here. Like to get a good laptop for streaming, because of course with memory usage and things like that, like I want to save up and get a good one.
Okay.
I don't want to just get, like a basic one, because once again, this is for the stream. This is trying to make everything better so that way I can get like Streamlabs and
Right.
have overlays instead of me just sitting on my couch.
Right.
And things like that. And also so that I can incorporate different things, like doing things like this and interviewing and bringing people into my stream.
Right.
So I think a laptop, like a good one, would probably cost like around $1,000 or so. But it's like, it's like, I like to do everything for myself. I'm independent, and I'm the type of person, if I don't have it, then I'll do without. And I don't mind until I can afford, if it takes 6 months to save up, if it takes years to save up, I'll feel much better about it once I have it myself than as opposed to somebody else doing it for me. And I'm almost there. Like in 3 months, I've done pretty good on my Twitch channel. Like I'm so thankful and blessed for all the people that come to my channel and supporters, like Devin Shane 74 that's in the chat right now.
Right.
Devin will come in and he'll be busy, or there'll be like a Raptors basketball game on, and Devin really, really, really loves the Raptors.
Oh, okay.
So Devin will come in and just drop a 5-piece and be like, "Hi, Scotian, have a good stream. I have to go because the Raptors are on." And I'm like, wow, thank you so much, and I appreciate it and I love him for it. But I'm always like, you don't have to do that. Like, if you were to even just come in and say, "Hi, Scotian, have a good stream," like, I appreciate that. I don't care. And even like when hype trains start, I'm always like, you know what? Just let it die out. Just let it die out. Don't worry. Don't throw no biddies, guys. Don't throw no subs. Don't do nothing. Just let it die out. No one cares about that. We're not here for that.
Right.
Hi, JT. How are you? Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I wanted to say hi to the people who are in the room. Hey, J Trey. Hey, hold on. Who else came in? Jim Brown came in. Hello. Oh my gosh, there's 22 people in here. I'm always shocked when it goes over 12. So shout out to my lurkers. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Again,
we'll get them in here.
Trump was one of the first persons to get here. My baby D-Red, who I love so much. I haven't seen in forever. Am I missing anybody? I know people are coming in here for you. Because you're super popular. Hey.
Oh, no.
Hey, Nishi Bell, thank you for coming. Oh, my love bug bacon. Stevie is here. Yeah, lurkers, feel free to hang out and chill, relax, smoke a blunt. Some of us, it's Ramadan, we are not smoking, but for those of you who are not participating in Ramadan, feel free to smoke a blunt. I'll live vicariously through you.
Oh, Sincere, the DJ's here. Hi, Sincere.
Oh, hey, Sincere. Sincere had a dope set. I can't even remember, was it last night or this morning? It's all one long day, but I was chilling with Sincere. Sincere just came off of an interview with Amani, the Amani Experience last Monday. I wasn't in town yet, but from what I hear, it was very successful. Matter of fact, I had a call with Amani and he was talking about it. So congratulations to you. That's a huge deal to get a spot on his stream. I'm so happy for you.
Now I gotta know, Sincere, you gotta answer. Did you get your money for your shirts?
Yeah, get them.
I was laughing so hard.
We have questions. I haven't seen it yet.
Amani was like, I promise you, like, you're in my room, like, on my word.
I want to get merch. Speaking of which, Stevie is here. Stevie is so busy. He's working full-time, over full-time now, but that's my art director. I want a house set shirt.
Yes, I need to get a logo. I have, it's called, my channel's called The Sugar Shack, so I need to come up with a logo.
Ooh. That could be a really cute logo. Ooh, I can't
right?
wait to see what you come up with.
Like I Googled, I don't know, like I don't even know if this might be against, what do they call it, copyright laws or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I Googled the Sugar Shack
Uh-huh.
to make an emote. So I
Mm-hmm.
do have a Sugar Shack emote with just the words.
Okay.
Now I'll put it in your chat. So I just made that the other day.
We have
So I
two
have to
dope
come up
oh.
with an actual, I want the design that I want is, like a house, like a shack,
Uh-huh.
something like that. And it has to, incorporate, of course, that I'm Scotian. So it has to have like blue, white,
Mm-hmm.
yellow, and red, the
Mm-hmm.
colors of the Scotian flag.
Okay.
So, but that's something that like I'm going to work on. Like my whole plan with the channel is part of the reason why I started doing this is ever since I was younger, people have told me that they feel like I should have my own show, that I
Mm.
should be on TV. And I'm like, you guys are crazy. I am not the one. I'm the one that wants to stay the least, the least closest to the spotlight. I want to be the furthest back. I don't
Right.
like the limelight on me. I don't like to be like the center of attention.
Mm-hmm.
And for some people, they don't believe it because I'm so loud and boisterous and out there. But I only feel comfortable to be like that when it's people that I feel that I know.
Right. Right.
Right. So if I'm in a group with a lot of strangers, like if it's out in public, I'm going to be very, very quiet. I'm going to be a whole different Scotian than what everybody knows
Mm-hmm.
until I feel comfortable enough to be myself, because I know
Right.
that I'm a high energy person and
Right.
I also don't have a filter. So sometimes a lot of the things that I say people take wrong, even
Right.
though most of the time I would say, a good 95% of the time I always have good intentions, and I don't mean to necessarily put somebody down. I'm just more of, let's always speak the truth. It
Right.
might be a little hurtful, but let's not sugarcoat things. I might be
Yes.
supposed to
That could
sugar,
be, you sure you're not a Scorpio? We do that too.
right? I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra.
Okay. Come
I'm
on,
actually
Libra.
I'm almost a Scorpio because I'm October the 19th, so I'm on the cusp
Oh. Wow. Oh yeah. We
because
should make you an honorary Scorpio.
it
Oh.
switches over on, what is it, the 22nd or the
Yeah.
23rd?
22nd, I believe. We're 20. Wait. No, the first day of Scorpio season is 23rd. So yeah.
23rd, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just on the end. Like I'm almost a Scorpio, but I am a Libra, and it does show because I'm all about the scales being balanced. Everything
Mm-hmm.
needs to be fair, even if it might mean me losing out on something. I'd
Mm-hmm.
rather it be fair,
Right, right.
right?
Right. No, I got you. Really quickly, going back to your logo, just so you know, there's two dope graphic designers in the room. Miss Fran Boogie is one too. She says she can help with the logo. I don't know if you saw that. Hey,
Thank you. No, I didn't.
Breezy.
I missed that. I
Yeah,
will
she
definitely
said that.
keep you in mind, Miss Bramble. The logo is something that we are off from that,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just an idea that I have. Like I just have ideas of where eventually I want my channel to be, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm nowhere near ready for that. Like I am not comfortable with having more than 20 people in my room right now.
Mm.
So the other
Got
night
you.
when I did the raid train, I
Mm-hmm.
literally thought I was going to throw up. Like what people don't even realize is my legs, thank goodness you can only see this much because my legs were shaking and people don't even know it.
Oh no.
But
Oh.
there was like triple the amount of people. Like I'd even made a comment saying, like the fire marshal, like we're over the limit right now,
Oh.
right? Because of my comfortableness.
Right, right. Well, you're doing fine now. Just keep that in mind. Pace yourself. I'm gonna do a lot of the talking today, so you're good. Really quickly, I just wanted to mention, can we just say happy birthday to house cat and fellow mod Breezy? She just had a birthday. I think it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. Please forgive me, Breezy, but it was this week. So if you're in the chat, house cats, can you please even if you're here for ScotianSugar, if you could just say happy birthday to her, either in the room or in whisper. She takes whispers. She turned 25, so I'm excited for her.
Ooh,
25
that's
is
good
such an
age. That's
important
good
age.
age,
She's
girl.
a virgin, so she hasn't lost her virginity yet.
What?
So, yeah, she talks about her virginity all the time. Like,
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
oh, her birthday, she's a 420 baby. Yes.
Thank you for that, JT. I see your comment, JT. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you feel I'm nice. I appreciate you.
Yes. Yeah, feel free to read comments. You're the nicest person. There's always a joy. Oh, wait a minute. Probably I could put that on the screen. Oh my God. I told you guys I haven't streamed in a while. I forgot how to do it.
Right?
Okay. What is Reezy saying? I'm an Aries Taurus cusp. Okay. Both came through. Okay.
Oh man, I just love birthdays. Happy birthday, Bree.
We hope that you save your virginity for marriage.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Kitty is on Kitty is on her own with that comment. ScotianSugar does not support that comment. Okay, we do not back that comment, not at all.
What did you do on your birthday, Breezy? Talk in the room. We'll chat with you. Okay, so me and ScotianSugar, we did DMX's funeral both days. Saturday, well, actually, it's not a funeral. So, excuse me, let me correct myself. Saturday was the memorial service. Sunday was the funeral service. Did any of you in the chat, you could just tell us if you watched either or both, or if you just caught clips? I think the clips with this particular homegoing, because that's what we call it in our Christian faith, Southern Baptist. I don't know what other faiths call it, but we call it homegoing. So it's homegoing ceremonies. Uh, it was a lot to see. And I don't think the clips, I saw the clips, they didn't do it justice at all. Like going back to the whole Faith Evans thing, which was probably the most craziest thing, which she couldn't sing. She was off key and she forgot the words, her and her backup people. Uh, so when I caught the clips, they edited all of those parts out. So you saw what people saw who didn't watch the actual funeral was like good. But when we watched the whole thing, we was like, how do you, and especially if you're Christian, some of these gospel songs we know because they're ingrained in us. We sing them every church service. So it's like, how do you not know the words? Like, I'm confused. Even in my sleep, I know the words. So we did question her about that. But we saw that they edited out the guy who they had to escort off the stage. Even I missed some of that because at that point we were going on 4 hours. And I was like, my granny is not living, but I always like to talk to her. I'm like, Granny, I got to go to the bathroom. Goodbye. It was long. It was long. But most of our funeral services are long. So when I saw the beginning of what he was saying. And I saw the intent. I don't know what happened that made it cross over to where he had to get escorted off of the stage. ScotianSugar, did you pay attention? Do you know why at what point did it turn left?
Well, it turned left from him talking and like getting up and talking. He wasn't part of the program.
Oh.
So basically he just kind of was like, I'm gonna get up and talk.
Okay.
Right? So he got up and started speaking and basically was escorted off the stage because you disrespected what's his name? Is it Pastor or Reverend Bernard? You disrespected his church. That's his home.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's, to my knowledge, I mean, I don't know, but to my knowledge, I don't know if DMX was a part of that exact church or not.
He wasn't.
But I'm pretty sure he wasn't.
Right.
I don't think that was his actual church.
Right.
So, Pastor Bernard, Reverend Bernard, whatever they want to call him, he opened up his home to all of these people, especially in the time of COVID and uncertainty, and you come in and you disrespect his home.
Right.
So, like, I totally understand, why they escorted him off. Like, I can't even believe that he did it. Like, I'm under the thought that I feel like he must have been maybe drinking or maybe under the influence of something else. Because I know the way that, that we're raised, you wouldn't do that at, one of your friends' funerals.
Right.
Right. Potentially a nobody. Right. Earl Simmons DMX that's being televised worldwide. Like, what are you doing, bro? And
Right.
especially in this day and age, like, how do you not know that you are going to be the butt of all jokes in less than 24 hours? Like, probably in less than an hour after that occurred, I'm sure that somewhere on the internet there was a meme, there was something making fun of him. You just
Right.
made yourself look bad. Do you
Right.
think that you were respecting DMX? Do you think that DMX would have wanted you to disrespect the church? If you
Right.
really was DMX Earl Simmons' friend, do you really think he would want you to disrespect the church like that?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you just disrespected your friend in his death.
Right.
Like, if I'm
Agreed.
that guy, like, I don't know. I
So,
know I wouldn't go with my host for a while.
so here's the thing, Miss Tiff. It was a producer. So
Oh, just one sec. Sorry, my moderator and my sister, Sweet Tea, is here. So I just got to say hello. Hi, Sweet Tea.
hey,
Thanks for
sweetie,
coming.
thank you for coming. We were just talking about you earlier.
Yes, told ya.
Welcome, welcome. Miss Tiff starts. So it was apparently a producer, and so here's my take on things. I don't know him behind the scenes, but like we joked in the chat room, Black funerals, it all everything that is going on behind the scenes comes out in front of the scenes from the one eyeball wearing, I'm talking about Swiss Beats, wearing black when everybody else was told to wear white. So we know the person, the eyeball, is always the person who started all the drama. Swiss Beats. Anyways, and then with then the person who mentioned who's real, who's fake, so apparently, people weren't messing with DMX towards the end. That's what I got with it. They weren't, because he wasn't hot. He wasn't at his peak anymore. So a lot of these people who were up here crying these puppy dog tears on stage, they had abandoned him. So that's why I made the comment online, Swiss, because a lot of people like, yeah, what Swiss said, people, they want to pretend like, and I'm like, bruh, if we could pull up this Breakfast Club interview, and we know DMX, he didn't care. He went off and he was talking about how Swiss pretty much ignored him, his record, not this one he just completed, but the previous one, ignored him, didn't give him the production, didn't give, like, I don't know if they made up since, but Swiss ignored DMX. So when he was up there talking about, oh, give people their flowers, you talking about yourself, bruh, because he was talking about
But you know what, though?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just saying this because so my real father, God rest his soul, he passed away just over 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He was a drug addict.
Mm-hmm.
He was a drug addict for a really long time.
Right.
And you do these drugs, and regardless of what you keep intact,
right,
it still makes you, forget things. It makes you have different memories of things.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna, I'm not trying to speak ill of DMX. I'm not trying to speak ill of anybody right now. But what I think is potentially DMX could have been angry, and we don't know the whole story, because obviously Swiss wasn't completely ignoring him. That they just finished, an album that they're gonna release new DMX work.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously he didn't ignore him to the point that X was no longer ever going to deal with him, because if that had happened, then we wouldn't have got the verses and we wouldn't be getting this new album.
Right.
So that's all I'd like to say is that, you know what, he's gone. I think we just need to forget about the questions that we have, because we're never going to have the answers. You know what I mean?
Right.
The only
But
person
that's
that
why
can
the producer
truly
was
answer
upset.
anything is him.
Right.
And at the same time, when he was here, he potentially couldn't even truthfully answer things, because potentially he was under the influence at times.
Right.
And when you do those drugs like that, it makes you think things, it makes you see things, that never even occurred.
Right. But I would go with you on that. I also have, I'm not doing a Me Too, but in the community, we are, a lot of us know people who are on drugs, some closer than others. I definitely have somebody who was a functioning crackhead, as we call it. That's a harsh thing, but it is what it is. DMX, when he was still in the media, he was still giving these interviews. He always kept it 100. But then also too, I'm not even just going by what he said. That's why part of the reason the guy who got escorted off, the manner that he presented what he was saying was wrong. But if you listen, because I did go back and listen to the first part, hey, what's up, Bobby Long? Welcome. He was talking about,
Hi, Bobby.
that was in the studio. So the guy who got escorted, he was saying, I was the one in the studio with him. Snoop Dogg said he used his studio. So people were messing with him, but Swiss wasn't a part of the picture. So if you listen to all those people and they're saying different things on stage, they were talking about Swiss. Again, I don't know if he eventually went on to make up with him, but there was some kind of something going where Swiss wasn't around. Now, we don't know why Swiss was doing that, but DMX felt a way about it. So anyways, as I was saying, while we were watching on stage, all of this drama behind the scenes was coming up through people's speeches. And again, the more like the person is during a Christian funeral, the longer the funeral is. And especially if people got guilt on their conscience, it starts to come out. So we were just literally sitting there, chicken frying in the back for the repast, joking, but that's in real life, that's what happens. And we're just connecting the dots of what is going on behind. But anyways, let's let that man rest in peace. You know, DMX, he definitely had a legacy of being a Christian. I didn't know he was a deacon. That was another thing we learned during the surface, that he's actually a deacon. I didn't know that. I want to go back to the guy who disrespected. One thing too, going piggybacking off of what you said, anybody who knows DMX, regardless if you knew him in person or not, he was very deeply spiritual. And so that's why I was shocked that he did that in that manner, because he was so keep it real. Like, I'm going to keep it 100. I was the one in there producing the album. I'm like, okay. But then he crossed over to being disrespectful. And it's like, DMX is probably in this coffin right now rolling, because you're not supposed to do that at church. You're not supposed to disrespect anybody's home, but let alone a religious home. So that was a lot. Anyways, this funeral took us all around the world and back. 4 hours. It went over a little over 4 hours. Whew. And when I could tell you is my butt still hurts.
You need to come to Scotia then.
Yes.
We have funerals like that all the time.
Really? Yeah. I mean, this is not my first Christian homegoing. Again, the more like the person is, the longer, especially with the 2-minute remarks. Like, do you do the 2-minute remarks in your own services?
Oh, yes. Listen,
oh my gosh.
Listen, in our services here, when we have our homegoings, anybody can get up. So if everybody wants to get up and say something,
that part,
everybody can get up and say something. And it's not necessarily like you only get a minute or you only get 2 minutes. Hi, DJ Turnstiles. Thank you for coming.
Hey, basically,
baby. You get up and you speak and you say what you have to say for as long as you have to say it. And people are gonna sit there. Right. Only once it maybe gets to like the 4-hour mark, stuff like that, that's when they'll start telling people, try not to be too long now.
Right. So since this was a celebrity funeral, everybody couldn't get up, of course, for those of you who watch it and those of you who are not of the Christian faith. But just like she said, so it is the same way then. So here, traditional Southern Baptist churches, 2-minute remarks. And we just like, oh my God. And so like I was joking in the room with us yesterday in Bobby's room, I was like, Lord, the person who gets up there saying, I'm going to keep it short because I know y'all probably hungry and ready to go. I'm not going to be that long. That's always the longest one. That's going to be the one that's 45 minutes. And you just like, they take you all the way back to history, the story. A whole book can be written off of their speech. Woo! Anyways, we made it, y'all.
I'm sorry for laughing. I'm laughing at Devin Shane.
Okay.
Because if you look at the comment that he just put in your chat, Devin, man, I love you. You're so funny.
That's
he said somebody's looking at you.
Listen, Devin, Baby Yoda is home on spring break. As a matter of fact, he's running a little late. He's home on spring break from Jedi school. So he's always here. That's my baby. What's up, DJ Turnstiles? I was trying to say, hey, thank you for coming in. Thank you for everybody who's lurking. I appreciate you so much. Fran holding it down. I saw Cat Snacks early. Thank you, my baby Breezy. Happy birthday again. So Devin, in my house, this is my house, and he's in a Black home. And so in Black homes, everybody gets a nickname, right? So he's not Grogu. He's technically not even Baby Yoda. He's neither. I christened him as Little G. L-I-L-G. So
I'll
I'm
have
his
to remember
adopted
that.
mama. He needed a mama.
I
I
only found out recently that his name was Grogu. He's always been Baby Yoda to me.
I'm trying to find some sound effects so that when I get my stream deck, I can just type it. And so as he's talking, because I have a channel points reward that you can ask Baby Yoda, little G, for advice. And so, but I need the sound effects. So I've been looking on YouTube trying to find something. And as soon as I find something I like, I'm going to send it to one of these editors, one of these people who know how to clip sounds. And then that'll be his official sound. So we'll see.
I
I'm
was
going
gonna
to
say,
wait.
if you need any help with that, and you don't want to have to pay,
Oh, I'm not.
I am DJ Fox will help you. He's real nice. He actually was doing. He used to do. He just retired recently, so maybe he'll start it back. But he was
Okay.
doing Tech Thursdays, so
Oh.
he was like streaming and showing us from his computer how to do things and where to go to do things on Streamlabs and stuff like that. And basically, like any question that you had, he's like, put it in the chat. And if you don't understand the answer, he's like, then, afterwards we can set up a time and we can Zoom and we can go over it.
Oh, nice. I actually have the sound stuff on lock. I mean, going to my art director, he's a beast when it comes to the video, audio, and stuff. But what I do need help on is setting up my OBS. So when I have people like, so when, how I have you on my show now, I want to be able to have the alerts pop up, and so I haven't been able to crack that. So yeah, I'm gonna.
He could help you.
Oh, let me find him. Let me find him.
Yeah, I am DJ Fox. You want me to put it in the?
I'll probably whisper you. I'll whisper you later because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose it in this chat.
Yeah, because
Bobby
I mod
Long,
for
are
it. Yeah,
you?
I'll send you a whisper with it in there.
Oh, thank you, thank you,
I
thank you.
mod for it. He's one of my DJs.
Ooh, okay. Wait, so who all do you mod for? Okay, so wait. First of all, I didn't
Oh
even
gosh,
do
you really gonna put me on the spot?
Yeah, but while you're thinking about that, let me just do a formal introduction. So, house cats, I know there's a lot of people in here to support ScotianSugar, but for my house cats who aren't familiar with her, she is a super mod. But she also streams, and we talked about her stream. I don't know, Fran, if you are able to and you're still at the computer, can you just drop her link? Like, I want to make sure we're dropping her link so that everybody can follow her. I don't want to say that she only talks about spicy stuff because that's the only topics I've seen. But I feel like she's capable of so much more. But yeah, dope, like super mod, like yeah. But go ahead, tell us who you mod for.
Okay. Forgive me if anybody's in here and I forget because
Announce yourself.
What happens is I never asked to be a mod. People have always asked me, or some people haven't even asked me. I've literally gone into the room and all of a sudden I have a green sword by my name. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. I appreciate the respect. So I mod for Bobby Longone. He's in the chat right now.
Okay.
I mod for DJ White Gold.
Okay.
I mod for DJ Unique Illusions. I mod for Kings and Queen Entertainment. I mod for Gina Why Not, SBC Big John, aka Skinny Ming, DJ Maceo. Hey.
This feels like the funeral from yesterday. So for those of you that watched the funeral, this is how it went. We just got comfortable and listened.
Oh, DJ Daily Grind. Now he had made me a mod, but I honestly haven't been able to get to his room since. So I don't know if I'm still a mod. He might have took it away, but DJ Myth.
Okay.
DJ Flame 212.
Okay. You hear this all? You got this, Baby Yoda, little G. Okay, go ahead.
And I feel like
somebody said they're helping you.
I feel like I'm missing another one.
Franzen?
No longer. I used to mod for Franzen, but I no longer mod for Franzen.
Okay.
Here, let me go to my thing here and see. Because I have them listed.
I love how your people are, your family, your community is helping you.
Right? Oh, yes. We are a family, and I appreciate them all. I love them all. I appreciate them all. With without their support, I would not be doing this. So
Wait, your audio went out for a second. I
my
can hear
audio
you.
went out.
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but it sounds like you're real far away. So whatever you just did, it could be you might have another window open.
No, I just went off of your window.
Oh, okay. Well, when you come back, it'll probably be better. If not, you can refresh. I'll be here. It's fine. You know what? Here at the House Cat Lounge, we always have technical stuff when we just are patient and we just ride it out. Uh, Kitron, I
Oh
love
yes,
Sushi.
DJ Kitron. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Your
For
people are
DJ
helping.
Kitron and for DJ Fly. For DJ Fly.
Uh-huh.
And BB Joy. There we go.
Baby
So
Joy.
that's all of them.
Oh, BB Joy.
Yeah, I was missing
Interesting.
BB Joy and for DJ Fly and Kitron.
Okay. Wait, is anybody else having issues with the audio? Let us know. Because it could be just me. Yeah. Okay. So, Scotian, come out the chat, come out this, like you can literally close out your window and then come back in, click that same Streamlab link so we can get your audio back.
Okay. I'll be back. 1 second.
Okay. We'll be here. Hey, everyone. So, tell me how your weekend was. I'm so exhausted. We were talking about she's gonna get it together. You guys just have a little patience. She'll be back. What did you guys do for your weekend? Other than watch DMX's Homegoing. Devin, where are you located? Bobby, I'm so happy to see you here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for having me over the weekend. You're so wonderful. Oh, Toronto. Canada is definitely representing. I've never been to Canada. I've been a lot of places, haven't been to Canada. I was close when I went to Detroit. Oh, she's back. I could see it. I didn't even realize how close it was. Okay, let's try it again. Hold on. Okay, testing.
Testing 1 2 1 2.
You're back. You're perfect. You're perfect. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. There you go.
Praise Jesus. I just got my nerves just went.
You're good. No,
like
I'm not nervous.
I need to take a real drink.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Speaking of which, I bought so much liquor back from Jamaica.
What you bring? Tell me you brought some Sangster rum cream.
Of course, all rum. I am now a huge fan of duty free. I'm new to duty free. I've been traveling quite some time and I don't ever take advantage of duty free specifically. Hey, RM, thank you so much for coming.
Hi, RM.
I've been to Mexico multiple times and I bring not necessarily tequila. Mexico is known or good for making stuff that you don't even know what exactly it is. You just know it was made somewhere and it has a kick. And when I mean a kick, like it will kick you out the room. So I always buy that. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, in Italy, that stuff that's shaped like a bottle, that yellow liqueur, that stuff is strong, but that's not duty free.
Limoncello?
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
Yes, you knew exactly what I was talking about. That stuff is strong. And you know what? I messed up when I was there and bought the little bottle because I'm like, when the hell is that? And then when I had it, I was like, it burned all my sins away. That's why
what does it taste like? Does it taste really, really lemon?
Tastes like fire and lemon, like a I can't even describe it, but it burned all my sins away. Like I was a sinner. I drank that and I was like, God, here I come. I'm good.
I don't drink too much. I mean, I don't drink too much different beverages. I'm all about Appleton, Jamaican rum.
Oh.
Una, dos, tres. Cheers.
Cheers, mama. So
I'm
So
into
I've had that. I drank more when I was younger. As I gotten older, I'm more of a pothead. Even though I'm fasting from the weed right now. I'm a pothead through and through. So but anyway, so I bring back liquor. And so last year when I went to Jamaica, I came through duty free and they had this banana rum
Oh,
that I love it. I don't even know if it's a thing. I've never heard anybody talk about it, but it's just I put it everywhere. I put it on my ice cream. I put it on steaks. I put it on every. It's like the best. It's like it's so good. So I had
does
only
it
bought.
taste like banana?
It's like banana liqueur rum. It's so good. And you
Does it
get
taste
that
like
duty free.
banana though?
It does have a banana taste, and I'm not a banana fan. I don't like bananas, but I love this banana rum. They also have pineapple. Wait a minute, hold on one second. What's up, Guy Talk Unhinged? I wanted to take a second to say hello to you. I see you. We're over here talking about liquor and travel and all that stuff. So, anyways, I bought one bottle of it, and then I bought because when I was going through duty free last year, I was like, I only want to buy stuff that I cannot buy in the States. Like, don't give me what are some ones that we can buy here? Ray and Nephews. We can definitely buy that here in the States. Give me stuff that's only specific to Jamaica that we can only get here. So I got that, and everybody was like, the people there, they were like, "Oh, are you gonna buy the white Henny?" I'm like, I don't drink Hennessy. I'm not gonna leave it. So I had a few
What?
people when I got back was like, "Why you didn't get the white Hennessy?" I'm like, "Cause I
Yeah.
don't drink Hennessy. Who drinks that?"
See, everybody drinks that drinks Henny, and
Everybody
you should
drinks
have
it.
been
Yeah.
thinking you could have made some money off them flipping bottles. Because let me tell you, if I go anywhere that they got white Hennessy,
Uh huh.
I am making sure that I pick up a few bottles, and
Right.
whatever the price is, we're gonna double that blood clot and make
Yeah.
some money.
I made a mistake.
Mhm.
I made a mistake. I didn't know. So listen, so I drank the white, I drank all the banana rum up. I sucked it dry. It was like
Hi,
what's
Guy Talk
up,
Unhinged.
what's up, DJ Daja? And your streams are so wonderful this weekend. I was talking to you in one stream, but I didn't talk in the other. I was lurking, but I got you, Daja. I'm here. I'm your people. I'm part of your community. Anyways, thank you for coming to the stream. But listen, so I sucked it up, right? And I was like, dang, because I had already said I wasn't going back to Jamaica.
No
Um,
pause.
said like last year, this is my last time coming to Jamaica. I'm tired of coming to Jamaica. I want to go to other islands. I haven't been, and I'm not even an island visitor, but I was like, I'm not coming back to Jamaica. And I had a miserable time the last time I was there. Both times I've been, I've had a miserable time. So I'm telling all my friends this. Anyways, this is the story of Jamaica. Um, the only good thing that came out of it was banana rum. So, anyways, I told all my friends I'm not going back to Jamaica. Here comes my homegirl. Hey girl, I'm engaged. Ooh, we're having a destination wedding. Where, girl? Jamaica. I was like, oh, I don't want to go back to Jamaica. Oh my God. So anyway, so here I am back in Jamaica. So I had actually, I just want to say I had a pleasant time. It was busy. It wasn't a vacation, but it was a pleasant. We got through the wedding. You guys know I was talking about the wedding, baby drama, all that drama that goes into weddings. The wedding was beautiful. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you can see just a couple of the pictures. It went off without a hitch. Anyways, coming out of the airport, so I'm back in duty free now. So I was asking people, I'm like, so how many bottles can you come through the airport with? Because there's a limit. Didn't know what it was. I thought it was just three. So apparently, I still am unclear on the Jamaican rule of traveling through the airport. If it's stuff you can buy in the States, you can only get three bottles. If it's stuff that you can only buy in Jamaica, you can buy as many bottles as you want. Um,
Really?
Right, because you can buy a case of white Hennessy, like 12 pack.
What?
Was I didn't buy 12. I didn't buy 12. Hold on. We got comments in the room. Hold
How
on.
can you buy that much?
I don't
See,
know
I've
what
never been
people
anywhere,
do.
so I have no idea about all these rules.
Hold
I've
on.
only been to the United States of America, and I
Hold on.
haven't been there in over 10 years, so I'm sure everything's different.
For those of you who travel to Jamaica, please let us know what your plan, how you buy the liquor, what do you buy, how many have you bought back? Okay, I don't know. So wait, RMC, and I found a brand you can order called Sangsters Banana Rum Cream Liquor. Okay,
See,
I
that's
don't,
what I was telling you about Sangsters.
I've never had cream liquor before because I have this thing about white stuff going down my throat. Like,
No, 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 no. So rum cream looks like coffee.
I did not
Rum
stick my
cream
tongue out.
looks like a coffee or something like that. It's not white. Don't
Oh,
hear cream and think white.
that's what I thought.
Rum cream is like
Right,
this like
going down my
brown
throat.
beige color. No, trust me, Sangster's rum cream is so good.
My gag reflex started coming. Like, just girl, my gag got nervous. I can't. Another conversation. Anyways, hold on. Did you have the banana rum cream or just the banana rum? Just the banana rum, Daja. Does anybody else know what I'm talking about? Let me know. Okay. Hold on. Who else?
DJ Daja said, think of Bailey's with a banana flavor.
Without the coffee? Wait, coffee and banana could possibly work. It just depends. Jim Brown, do you buy multiple cases when you come through? Let us know. Okay, you can buy the case, but import duties will cost when you get back to your country of destination. What's that fee looking like? Uh-uh. Okay. Ooh, apparently everybody got an opinion on this subject.
See, what you need to do is you need to go with children and you need to put a few bottles in each one of the children's bags.
That's so ratchet.
Smuggle that right in. Mm-hmm.
That's so ratchet. I love it. I don't have any kids. Does Baby Yoda count?
I'm just saying, borrow some kids for the trip.
Wait, Jaja, do you do that? Do you bring kids?
Or invite yourself on family trips. One of your friends that got kids that say they're going, be like, yo, I'm coming with you.
Here, little G, you got 5 bottles. You coming through customs with me. This is my baby. And I'm claiming you on taxes time.
Jim Brown sounds like me. Said, I am poor, so no to multiple cases. I might be poor, but I bet you I find a way to buy all them cases and bring them back. Because I'm thinking, so how much does a bottle of white Henny cost in Jamaica?
$70, 70 US dollars.
70 US dollars?
Yeah.
So we're getting back and we selling that bad boy for 125.
Really?
We're selling it for 125. Yeah, if you can't get it here, you're paying the import and the export, and I need to make a profit because you know what? If the liquor store was to go and sell that bottle for $125, your ass would be there every weekend buying 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles. You'll go to the club and you'll pay like $1,000 for a bottle that in the liquor store you only got to pay $60. So you can believe it. If I'm bringing it back for you, 125 minimum. Make your money.
I want to give y'all some interesting story here. First of all, I wanted to bring a bottle back for Miss Fran Boogie. She turned it down. She wanted a sarong. She was like, no, bring me a sarong. I said, no problem. So here, I bought 2 bottles of banana rum and 2 bottles of white Hennessy. I'm gifting one to my friend Stevie. He's my good friend. He deserves way more than 1 bottle of white Hennessy, but he's getting it. So he has it. He didn't even know. I've never seen him drink Hennessy before. And I told him, because like, matter of fact, we were having a conversation when he was at my house the other day. I was like, I wish I could have got you a better gift, but I just made an executive decision because this bottle of white Hennessy is so coveted that you deserve something that everybody wants. So you do with it what you want. He started looking up recipes, so he already knows what he's going to drink with. So he's going to drink it up. He don't care about making money. Now, I have a bottle. I don't know what to do. Should I open it? Should I sell it? But I don't know anybody who would want to buy it. Like,
do you drink Henny?
No, those days of me being a Hennessy hood rat are over.
Okay, I can tell you right now, we can find you a buyer for that bottle, like in less than a half hour on Twitch. Anybody who is in LA that knows that you got that bottle and are willing to sell it, guaranteed will come buy it. Actually, you could even send a message to Dre Sinatra. I bet you any money he would buy it from you.
Really?
Maybe not though, because he goes to Mexico a lot, so he probably brings back enough for himself. He's not that big of a drinker, but he does like white Henny. So that would be somebody that I would contact and be like, yo, you want to buy a bottle of white Henny? And look, Miss Fran Boogie, she's in your chat. Is she in LA? She said she drinks Henny.
I offered her about it. I was going to gift it to her, but she wanted a sarong, so I bought her 2 sarongs back. She turned it down.
See, DJ
Dada, you messed up, sweetie. You messed up too late. You got 2 sarongs coming to you in the mail.
DJ does have more on my pad. He said, I'll take Appleton any day over Hennessy.
Oh,
so
I think I got Appleton. Too. But can't you buy Appleton here in the States, I think? Oh, wait a minute. One thing I wanted to correct. Okay, so when Stevie was doing a research on white Hennessy, he said that you can only buy it in Jamaica and France. Do you guys know that to be true?
No,
Like, because
you
I've
can
never
also
seen
get
it in
it in
Mexico.
Mexico.
Can you? I've never seen it in Mexico.
You can get it somewhere in Mexico because Dre Sinatra brought it back.
Oh. Hmm. Okay, so DJ
And
Daja.
you
Okay.
can also get it, I heard, on cruise ships.
What? Our
That's what I
ancestors are
heard. But
really, really
I
bad.
only found out about White Henny in the last year on Twitch. I had no idea that there was anything called White Henny until Twitch. And the reason why I found it out is because, was it DJ Flash? No, DJ Unique Illusions. When I first started with Twitch, DJ Unique Illusions actually had these white Henny bottles as his emote. And I was like, what kind of alcohol is that? And so that's how I found out about White Henny.
Wow. So listen, so when we were in Jamaica and we were at the wedding party, all the dudes was like, "Yeah, we about to buy it," and they were telling me like, "You could sell it for $100." I was like, "100? Okay." Um,
More.
listen, who knew that we had a salesperson on my stream today? We didn't know she was a hustler. She talked about she's shy. Look, her shyness got put to the side when she started talking about money and
What are you
upselling.
girl? Listen, I'm an independent lady. You got to think about things to make your own money. Ain't nobody else paying my bills.
We ain't shy no more when we talking about selling bottles of
I get excited when I think about making money. Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, hey Hawaiian Nomad, thank you so much for being here today. We're just having a good time talking about liquor. Listen, I need y'all to get into the banana rum. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my monitor off for 1 second. I'm gonna run to the and get the. I don't want y'all to see me in booty shorts.
Okay,
I don't want y'all to see me in booty
Can
shorts.
they hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you. It's just me.
So I was gonna say, I'll talk to them and keep them company while you go.
Yeah, just read comments. It's literally gonna take me 30 seconds. Hold on.
See, look, RM said, name the price. I will hit you up.
See,
I told you people will pay for this. I'm telling you. Here in Halifax, I'd be able to sell that bottle for like 150 or more. Because if you're saying it costs $70 American, then $70 American is like $100 Canadian.
Wait, let me find it. What did I do with it? Oh my god.
So we would mark that bad boy right up to 150. Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
And you say 12 come in a case? Mm-hmm. Sure would. And then as I got down and got less bottles, then the price would go up a little bit. I'd be like, yo, I only got 2 bottles left. So if you want one, that'd be like $175 now.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh my god, you have a guan emote? Supply and demand, right, Devin? I'm saying. Hey, Miss Tiff Star, have you ever been to DJ White Gold? He also has a wild guan emote.
Here I come.
You need to get them all. I need to get that other one.
I'm almost there. Sorry.
That's okay, my love. I like Bobby's mic check though. Hi, Money Matt. How you doing? How you doing, fam? Welcome in.
This is so ratchet.
Coming.
Thank oh, wait, my boobs are showing. Hold on.
I'm sure that nobody will mind that. I was good today. I don't have like all kinds of cleavage. Usually I do. But I was like, this ain't my spicy chat stream, so I'm gonna dress all nice and ladylike.
Oh, we know ladies over here. Well, before 10 o'clock, I guess she could be okay. Listen, she still got her bra on. Listen, let me take her out of her bra.
See, that looks like white Henny.
It is.
Okay.
So this is the white, for those of you who haven't seen it, this is the white Hennessy Pure. And so I guess I won't drink it. I'll sell it. Since my manager over here says don't.
Sell that girl 125. 125, don't accept. No less.
Everybody going to Jamaica, please buy this. And it's only $19. It is so good. It's like if
Let me
banana.
see that bottle. That looks like Ray. Is it made by Ray and Nephew?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's like if bananas had an orgasm and this is the cream that came from the orgasm. This is it. This is my favorite. It's by Tortuga. I think these are the people that make the banana rum. I mean the rum cake. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah.
I've never seen that company before, but then again, I've never been to Jamaica.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, they make rum cake. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so this is Daja's favorite, I think, but I only got the little basic. This was in the bridal gift bags. They gave us 2 of these, and I gave Stevie 1 of those. This is from Appleton Estate, the Kingston rum. Should we just? I don't know.
You said that's from Appleton.
Yeah, it says the Appleton Estate. Wait.
Oh, they got different packaging.
I don't know if this is just for the little. This is the hoe on the go bottle. This is for when you hoeing and you about to go. You just need a little nip before the club.
I'm saying though, that's a whole different label. Like that says Appleton.
It does. Appleton Estate.
Wow. See, they have different labeling in Jamaica.
Yeah, we gotta ask Daja. He's like the expert on all this. Okay, this is what we can only get in Jamaica. This is what I got last year, and I've only had a little bit of it. This is a really pretty bottle. It's by Snacks, and it's Jamaican rum gold. Yeah, and it's all gold. It's so pretty.
Because this is.
Oh, maybe you got the higher end, like the black label.
No, this is the cheap one. The black label, it got a black label.
Oh, wait, where's Jaja, our resident hoe on the go bottle?
This is the cheap one. This is the cheap one.
Oh, I thought I had the cheap one. Oh, I don't know. This one was made in 1962. Okay, what does Jaja say? He's saying Appleton has a shitload of different rums and wines as well. You want the Appleton with the purple label. It's smooth as hell. See, we don't have the purple label. See, clearly we need to roll with Jaja to Jamaica. Okay.
Oh, wanna go.
Here we go.
Did you like that, Barbie Long?
Did I do good, y'all? I haven't opened this one up yet.
Mic check 1, 2, Barbie Long. Did you like that comment?
Daja, do I have your blessing with this one?
See, that's the black label. That's the good one.
Yeah, see, Kitty, Ratchet Kitty, know how to buy a bottle.
I'm so jealous.
Daja, can I get your blessing? Is this one
I want that bottle. That's a 750 milliliter bottle or 1.14.
My baby just gave me a blessing. Hold on. There we go.
Yes. Every drop. Listen, is that a 750 milliliter bottle or 1.14 liter?
It depends on how much money you want to buy for it, because I haven't opened it yet.
Girl, I can buy that right here. I don't need to buy
they sell it? Okay. Wait, you're my manager. You're supposed to be selling these bottles.
No, but that's not one you can sell. Dash that away. Ain't nobody gonna buy that one.
It's 12 years, yes.
No, I know.
Wait.
I said how many milliliters is in the bottle? How big is the bottle?
How can you tell?
Because it says in the bottom left corner.
It says net 1 liter.
Okay. Yeah, so see, you can't even buy that bottle here in Nova Scotia.
You can't buy it here either. This one and this one, I was like, give me stuff I can't buy in the United States. Like, I'm not.
You can't buy that there.
We can't buy that here.
You can't buy that size there?
I guess it's the size. I don't know what makes it special. You can't buy this one here, but I only bought stuff that I could not buy here.
Because you can buy that liquor here. You just can't buy that big of a bottle of it.
Oh.
They only sell the bottle that's underneath that size that you have.
Bobby, ain't that the truth on multiple subjects?
Size matters. Did you guys see my post on IG? On my story.
Amen.
It said coochie size matters, but y'all ain't ready for that conversation.
Oh, I'll pop in your room and listen. I'm a virgin though. Okay,
Donna, you're a virgin too?
Version. Version.
Oh. Okay, I thought you were saying that you were like
It's the same thing.
your friend.
It's just I got a separate second opportunity to get it right.
Okay. You born again, huh? Okay.
Oh, Stevie
Devin
came
Sheen
out
went
of
to eat
lurking.
Xbox is here, gotta go. Is this what you were waiting from Pure later? You went and bought that new Xbox, Devin?
Wait,
Ready for all the smoke, Bobby? Are you sure?
I'm learning too much. You're gonna find my white Hennessy out on the Facebook Marketplace. That's why I'm like Stevie. Stevie has his bottle. He came over. He got his bottle. He got the bottle of the white Henny, and he got this. And he was talking about recipes. I don't
Thank
know.
you,
After he's
RM.
listening, now that he's listening to you, he might having second thoughts. He
Sell
might
it.
sell it.
Sell it.
Stevie, here you talk to ScotianSugar. You think you have a huge decision upon your shoulders right now. You can either
Okay,
make
listen, it's not even a huge decision. It's an easy decision. No, no, it's really easy. Do you usually drink Henny?
no, he does
If you're a Henny drinker, then keep that bottle because that's a very special bottle that potentially until you get to go away, you ain't going to get the chance to have that bottle again.
not.
But if you're like me and only usually drink Appleton, then sell that bottle 125, make that money. Yeah. Easy peasy.
D Red is laughing at us. That's my baby. Wait, Bobby is talking about he ready for all the smoke. All right. Okay. What do you want all the
Oh,
smoke for, Bobby? Like, tell us. I'll be back. Got to take this phone call. Okay, RM. And I meant to ask RM where's he based at because he talking about he want to get the bottle, but I'm like,
no,
you know,
RM is a she and she's in New York.
oh, wait. What am I looking at here? Oh, she's not the man in the picture. I'm so sorry. She. Oh yeah. I mean, so we can only sell it to somebody who's here. Sorry. Thank you for correcting me.
No problem, babes. I got you. Sweet tea. What can you get in the DR? Do they got anything good for liquor? Can you get white henny in the DR?
I don't think so. Okay, nothing I speak. Clearly, I'm getting my education today.
Because if you can, yeah. Who else is going on this trip again? Is there anybody that don't drink? Maybe I can get them to bring me back a bottle. Because I wouldn't ask Sweet Tea because Sweet Tea drinks like me. So she needs all her bottles for herself.
And also, too, don't forget to bring kids.
Yeah, you're going to have to find some kids to bring Sweet Tea.
I'm waiting for somebody to go back to Italy. Well, actually, Italy is not even messing with anybody from the United States right now. They're like, who? United States what? They can't come over here till they get their little COVID situation together, and that's gonna be forever. But as soon as I know somebody who's going, don't get me wrong, I do plan on going back one day, but I have other. I'm trying to get to the other continents first.
Oh, Breezy, you're not. She really did have me believe in that. I'm sorry.
You outed yourself, Breezy.
Girl, and I was feeling so bad too, thinking, damn, you're 25 and never, oh man.
Breezy, you outed yourself, sis. You really outed yourself. You could have really kept your virginity. Oh, well. So on Judgment Day, when I'm standing before the Lord trying to defend all my friends, should I not mention that you're a virgin or should I just keep that off the table? Let me know, Breezy.
You don't got to worry about saying none of that because God already done knows all of that.
Okay, but I got to speak a good word for my friends because it's going to be boring without them. I need them there.
Yeah, but there's no way that you can get your friends there unless, you know what I mean? They accept and repent for their sins.
Listen.
No matter what you say to God, if they don't say to God, they ain't going to get in.
Listen, I didn't say I could get you in. I just said I'm going to put in a good word.
Yeah, but that's just it. God is ever forgiving, so you don't need to put in a good word. All they need to do is realize and accept him and take him into their heart. And
no, I'm trolling right now. I'm trolling. I got that part. But listen,
it'll be good.
I still am going to put in a good word for my friends. Like, God, I need them here in my section of the club at this table with bottle service. at this
I
time.
like to say, oh God, though, or so do I. I say it a lot.
um, what else are we missing? Okay, so D Red is laughing. I didn't see those emotes come through. Thank you all for hanging out. Like this has been real fun. How are you doing on time?
I'm good. You can have me for like up to 7 my time because I need an hour to prepare for my own stream because now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear because now I can't wear the same thing I feel
Oh,
like
just
on
go.
my stream.
I do that all
So
the
I
time.
gotta go pick up an outfit.
Wait, so I got you for 45 minutes? Oh, that could work. I don't know what time it is there for you.
I mean, if you need that long, I mean, we've been going for a little bit. But
Oh,
if you want to stay that long, then I don't mind.
okay. Well, no, you let me know. You said till 7. I don't know what time. What time is it there for you now?
Right now it's 20 after 6.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, then we won't go over 7. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
Because that was the one thing I forgot to ask you. Like, how much time do I have, and how much are you used to? Going back to the outfits. Yes, I've definitely had many a time where I went from my stream to somebody else's stream and had on the same outfit. I don't care.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like I feel like I need a different outfit. Like I'm getting a little nervous now, even thinking about what I'm gonna wear.
Just wear that. You look good. You look real good. Does anybody here mind that she wears the same thing to the next stream? Can we support her? House Cats, we're gonna go support her.
She
What
said,
time
but
is
I
your
also
stream?
like to say go deeper. Breezy, why haven't I seen you before? You need to be my friend.
Breezy, answer her question since she wants to tell. Breezy said,
Breezy needs to be my friend making comments like that, but she likes to say, oh God, and go deeper. She sounds like my kindred spirit.
Ooh.
Oh, look, she even got her own command, the goddess of spicy chat. Well, then where are you when I'm streaming? Because we do all spicy chat most of the time. On Fridays, Freaky Fun Friday. You need to come through.
Is that, wait, what time are you streaming today?
Today's 7:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, got you. Oh, yeah, you'll be there. We'll be all in the room. Wait, does that make you nervous if we say we're coming?
Huh?
Does that make you nervous if we say we're coming to support you?
No, because I mean, I figure a couple people will anyways.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna be nervous even if nobody says they're coming.
D-Red said just change the lip color and earrings and boom, new look. Yeah, follow that. I mean, but I think she looks perfect now. But if you feel like you need to change something,
Yeah.
Subtle changes. Don't do anything major. Don't stress yourself out trying to look for something else. Because that stream right before I left, I literally was like, boom. And literally, I didn't even have a grace period time where I could get ready for the stream. It was like this stream ended and then the next stream went. I was live again. Same outfit, different attitude. Anyway, so traveling. So I made the trip. So I've been, as I was telling the house cats, like I've been in the house the entire pandemic. That was interesting getting out the house. So I just want to talk about the travel portion of the experience. So when I went over, I was adamant about flying either business class or first class. Right before, and this was after our stream, they actually upgraded me to first class. So that was cool. And so for the first time, this is not my first time flying first class. I do it quite often. This was the first time. Well, here's the thing. I don't typically fly American Airlines. And coming from LA, we only have two options to get to Jamaica. We're either using American Airlines or United. Now other
go with American.
Huh?
Go with American.
I went with American because it just seemed more easy to get there. And with United, I believe it was like I could only fly on certain days.
And because you wanted to get your luggage?
Said it again?
I said, and because you wanted to get your luggage? Because I hear nothing but pure nightmares from United about people's luggage. In fact, there's this guy here in Halifax. Oh, well, maybe he's not in Halifax, but somewhere in Nova Scotia, and he actually made this song that, like, this video and everything. He made this song about United Airline, and it went viral.
Yeah,
they fucked up his guitar.
I can't even tell. I know I've flown United before, but it's been forever. I don't typically fly like with them. I typically fly Delta, Norwegian, Southwest. Those are my three go-tos. And then when I'm in Europe, I fly use the local European airlines. Like I don't typically do these other ones. So anyway, so I hadn't flown American in forever. And so it was pretty cool. I didn't have any issues with them. I felt really safe. Um I I had a couple of things going on going to Jamaica. One, wait, Daja, we done moved on. But we glad you back. Just watch the replay. Okay, so with Americans, so I was in their first class. They have the pod seats. I've never had the pod seats before. So
What's
the
that?
pod,
I
so
don't fly.
Oh, okay. So it's a pod and you can basically lay out flat. So I didn't have anybody next to me. It was real safe. The airline stewardesses were super adamant about keep your mask on unless you're eating or drinking. But yeah, so I had the pod. It was like a private little spaceship in first class for me. So I just laid out and yeah, I was Gucci. I didn't have anybody I had to worry about being next to me, spreading. I'm not saying anything is foolproof, but I feel like when I fly again, if I do still fly while we're still in the meat of this pandemic, I gotta be in these pod seats. I don't want anybody next to me. The only thing that I had an issue with is in during the flight was all the Trump supporters. I didn't realize that Trump supporters would be thick on the plane, thick in first class. So like I was like the only black person going. And then when we got, I was like, hold on, let me think. Then when I was flying out the plane on Miami, to go to Jamaica, it was only one seat available, and it was up until the flight I was checking to see like, ooh, I'm gonna have a row to myself because that particular flight I did have to sit next to somebody else because it was a smaller flight. And so here comes a black girl, and she ended up having first class too, so we sat next to each other. The problem is she started fighting with the Trump supporters, and so I was just like, oh my god! But it was like she kind of started it, and so that was interesting. But they were really like when they saw me in first class, they kind of like, but they didn't start no static, but it was just like, God. And the problem with them is that they wear their full Trump hats and make America great again. And I question that, like, how do you do that going to another country? Do you guys consider that to be disrespectful or rude? Like, make America great, but you're not in the country anymore. You're in somebody else's country. Like, what do you guys think about that? And then when we were at the resort, just a ton of Trump supporters. So I was just like, so y'all here causing hell, and then you move that hell to Jamaica. Like, so they're going to the West Indies. So that was interesting. I was not prepared for that. I was just like, so.
See, because I'm a person that has a hard time with filtering my comments, I can understand why they would wear it because that's who they support. So it's just like if I go on vacation, if I go somewhere, I'm going to wear something that represents Canada because that's what I support. That's what I represent. So right. I can totally understand, and I can even respect that they're not ashamed of, even if it may be right or wrong. Who's to say if it is right or wrong? Because when it comes down to politics, really, to me, I think a lot of it is a matter of opinion. I don't think either side is necessarily, right. I think, it comes down to maybe a lesser of two evils a lot of the time. Right. So I think I would respect them more for not hiding their beliefs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's an interesting way to look at it. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. Her streaming.
But that's just me. Like, I don't know if it would necessarily be disrespectful. You know what I mean? If you're wearing that, because you're not necessarily saying something bad about the other person's country.
Right.
I mean, I know I wouldn't really wear it because I don't really believe like your political beliefs. Like if you're going on vacation, you're going on vacation. Now, if you're going to some type of political rally or something like that, then that's another reason why I could understand why you're wearing it, because that's the reason for your trip. But if you're just going on your own personal vacation, then I don't believe that your politics or religion or anything like that should have anything to do with your personal trip in terms of having it out there in the open, because you don't necessarily, you might not know where it is that you're going, what their beliefs are, and what might offend them. So that's just to kind of maybe keep it to yourself if you haven't done research and know.
For me, that's actually an interesting way to look at it. For me, when I saw them, it just made me, it gives me anxiety. And
like Bobby Long says, number one rule of international travel is respect the culture.
Right. Did I post what Bobby said? Yeah, and then I'll post it with D-Red said. For me, being a Black person here, everybody has different experiences. For me being here in California, when I see Trump supporter stuff, I think cowards, because they like to jump people. They like to cause violence. And so for me, it's like, are they gonna start some stuff? I didn't even bring my shank. I'm not even allowed to bring a shank through TSA. But are they gonna want this smoke here? That's literally what I thought. But they pretty much stayed, and we were pretty deep for that wedding, but it was definitely interesting to see, like, oh, you guys carry this on to other countries. Like, is it a respect? Like, do you think people respect you more when you wear this stuff? Like, I don't know. Like,
but let me ask you this. Do you think that if that other woman that sat down next to you, that began an argument with them, that began a conversation, do you think that if she hadn't come on the flight, and if she hadn't got into that conversation with them, do you think that they would have potentially got into that conversation with you? Or do you think you would have had an uneventful flight and they would have went about their business, that they're just wearing what they're wearing? Because a lot of the times, in my opinion, I think like some of the things, like the outbursts and the arguments and things like that occur, they occur unnecessarily, because you're saying something to them that's provoking them, that's going to make them retaliate and come back at you when you don't even know. Like, she could have maybe just sat down and they might not have said anything to her the whole flight.
Right. So here's the thing. It's a lot of passive aggressive behaviors. Now with her, I'm not going to put it all on her for starting. So what happened was, a quick story. So we were taxiing. And so you guys know when we fly, they ask you to put your phones in airplane mode. She didn't put her phone in airplane mode. So the plane is literally rolling and she's still on the phone. And so when I tell you, the airline stewardess ran up on her quick, like, get off of your phone right now. So I was thinking in my head, like, who does that? Like, I hate when people do that. Like, be respectful of the plane. Like, you could hold the whole plane up. Get off the phone. So anyways, she's still on. So she gets off the phone, but she's still on the phone. But I don't know. Like, I didn't pay attention to her. I saw her and I was like, is she still on the internet? Is she checking emails? I don't know. So Trump supporter was like, you might want to get off your phone, and then she snapped on them, and they started going back and forth. So that's literally how it started going. So she did, it's funny, everybody, she looked to me to see if I had her back. I was over here half dead sleep. I don't even want to be in this, because one, why are you on your phone? Put the phone down. Like,
right? She wouldn't have had me on her team, because I would have been telling her the same. Because, and see, in that situation, from you telling us what happened, do you think that they necessarily just got into it with her because she's Black and they're Trump supporters? Or do you think that they got into it because she was disrespectful and could have held up their flight and caused them an inconvenience of where they were going?
That I don't know. But here's the thing. I'm never going to be supportive or play devil's advocate with Trump supporters, because I've just had too many negative experiences. I can see from people in other countries, maybe you guys haven't dealt with them, but it just hasn't been the most like, you literally, it's too many people who have gotten jumped and hurt, because when they come together in groups and they see you by yourself, they attack you. So I can't say what they would have done or what, but they weren't talking to me, because I was in first class by myself for a long time, and they just looked and just whatever, and I'm just looked and I was like, whatever. But they had their full Trump. They had it. So I don't know. I can't say, but I know.
Well, like you said, you were there for a while and there was nothing.
Correct.
And once again, the only time that something happened is when the other woman, decided to break the rules, and so blatantly break the rules. Right. So that's what I'm saying, is that, as much as you might not support them, you can't. It's like, like, I don't like the police and I don't like what they do. Like, we don't have it as bad here in Canada as you guys do in America. But even though there is so many bad police officers, it doesn't mean that every single police officer is bad. And so it's like, even though there's bad Trump supporters that are out there, like killing people and beating people up, assaulting people, things like that, it doesn't mean that every single Trump supporter is like that. And so that's the thing, is that from your story, I have to play devil's advocate, because that girl really brought on shit herself.
Right.
Like, you had no business being, Mimi from the hood in that moment there, because that's exactly what you were. In that moment right there, you were giving those Trump supporters all the evidence that you're falling into the stereotype that they create for us. You know what I mean? But you're putting yourself like you're more important than anybody else on the flight. And even though you're not supposed to be on your phone, well, you got to finish this call you're on. Like, there's no need for that. There's no need for that, for that behavior. You know what I mean? Like, she brought everything on herself. Like, I can't not be against her, because she brought it all on herself.
I'm going to say this. The airline stewardesses, that's their job. It wasn't anybody else's job to come in and intervene with that. And they were definitely, because it's a small area within first class. So it's 5 of the airline stewardesses, and they're basically monitoring, because nobody would have even known if we hadn't to watch the airline stewardess walk over. So it was no one else's job to correct her. That was the job of the airline stewardess. And once they started going back and forth, it was just like, okay, airline stewardess came over and broke it up. It wasn't the Trump supporters' job to jump in and intervene. I will disagree with you.
But that's just it, though. In every situation, there's always going to be, when something happens in front of other people, even though it's not your job to do so, you always have people. And so if it might be Trump supporters, if it might be Black people, if it might be Indian people, Chinese people, it doesn't make a difference. In every situation, when something occurs, you always have somebody that it ain't none of your damn business that jumps in. Because I think that's part of, I don't know what the right word is, but I don't know if you want to call it human will, maybe. You know what I mean? But like that's how I look at it, is you always have somebody that jumps in. Like, if there is a fight or what have you, there's always going to be somebody that jumps in, or at least tries to jump in.
I agree with you. I was just about to say that both sides were wrong, because that wasn't their job to jump in. The airline stewardesses were already on it.
Yeah.
The only thing, so I'm not going to keep on this political path, not disrespecting anything you said. Everything, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm just not going to make the rest of the show about it, because there were so many other positive things that happened. But I will say this, from my experiences being here, I don't credit any Trump supporter with being a good person. There's not, like, I'm not one of those people like, oh, there's good people on both sides and bad people. No. When you support that man, you support everything negative that's going on, and that's why I'm in there. But that's an opinion. That's the opinion I hold based on experiences that I've been through here. I also will say, see you later, D-Red. I also will say they weren't messing with me. They jumped in on her. They didn't bother me. I just felt uncomfortable. And even at the resort, I was just like, why? Why do we need to bring our politics to another person's country? Just, that's the only point there. So yeah.
Definitely no place for that on vacay.
Correct. Anyway, so that was pretty much it. So going through the airport, I felt really safe. Oh, also too, going through the Jamaican airport, I paid for the MoBay pass. And so you have people who wait for you when you get off the plane. And they escort you through, they give you a fast pass through customs.
Oh, nice.
Get you through security. So that
what is this called again? A what?
It's called a MoBay pass. Yeah, and so there's a VIP.
I'm making a note.
Yeah, and I'll send you the link if you want it too later. So they they fast track you through all of the different things that you go through coming through the airport, and then while you're waiting for your shuttle, they have a VIP section where you get free food, open bar.
What kind of food?
Traditional Jamaican food. I didn't eat anything coming in because I was so tired. It took me 13 and a half hours to get to Jamaica, that I was exhausted. I was like, just get me to the resort. Because literally when I got there, the events for the wedding started as soon as I got off the plane. So so it was just like, get me there, stop holding up the train thinking I'm about to do the food and the drink. I got that at my resort. Let me get there. So we got there. I did take more advantage of it coming back. Because we got there 3 hours before the flight, or I got there 3 hours before my flight. And so, oh my God, First of all, you guys all know I was fasting. So I was fasting for Ramadan, doing a medically responsible fast because I can't do the full fast because of medical reasons. I wasn't
Mhm.
eating meat. I realized that Jamaica is not a vegetarian friendly destination. So I quickly had to come off of the no meat fast. I couldn't do it. My sugar started dropping low. I was just like, So I
Are
ate
you
meat,
allowed to have fish?
huh?
Are you allowed to have fish?
Well, I wasn't doing meat whatsoever. No shrimp, no seafood, no red meat, no white meat, nothing, nothing, nothing. But I had to. So I had to eat because options were limited. One thing I didn't take into consideration, hey, Lainey Star, is that I could have done better with researching how COVID is affecting the island. I didn't, I thought that I knew based on all of the stuff that they were sending me, but they didn't give me a full picture. So here's the thing, they have a curfew still in place. I didn't know
Mhm.
that. So it, and the burden was on me. I could have did. I just didn't think because I was so wrapped up with planning for the wedding and getting there. So I take responsibility. Let me fall on that sword. So when I got there, I realized that the resort wasn't at full capacity. They were
Mhm.
understaffed, and so in my mind, I'm like, are they trying to save money on hiring people? Like, what is up? Didn't realize that they had the bulk of the people in the daytime. They only have limited space to house the workers overnight. So at a certain point, like 5 o'clock, it drops down. Like they have no, it's like a skeleton crew. And so I was annoyed by that until I realized what was going on. I was like, oh my God, stupid me. I should have researched more. And so that came into consideration too. So, anyways, by the time I got there and I was looking for food, could not find room service, anybody to bring food. They did have room service where they would bring food, but they were so like stretched. And so I felt bad. So anyway, so I had to come off meat because yeah. And so none of the restaurants were open on that resort. They were waiting for the skeleton crew to come in. And so I'm up here like my sugar's dropping low and I'm like shaking. And so my homegirl who was getting married, she was like, well, I have food from earlier that I ate. It's my leftovers, but it's meat. It's jerk chicken, jerk turkey, and jerk salmon. I said, I will take it. And I was eating her leftovers just to put food in my system. So I was just like, oh my God. Bobby, you're right. Rastas don't eat meat, but we're specifically talking about on the resort. Uh, and let me clarify what I said. Yes, you can be a vegetarian living in Jamaica. So sorry if I got that wrong. It's not a vegetarian destination if you're on a resort during a pandemic.
I was supposed to say, Barbie took that right over my mouth because that's what I was supposed to say when I asked you. I was like, "Do you eat fish?" Because I was going to suggest what you needed to do was find yourself a Rasta, and they would have took care of you.
There was no rastas in sight, none, but it's fine, you know. So, anyways, I ate meat, and again, I'm not typically a vegetarian. I'm only a vegetarian during Ramadan, stripping of the different things. No, no weed. Like at first, I was like, "Damn, am I really not gonna smoke weed when I get to Jamaica?" And I was like, "Nope, I'm giving up the weed." Giving up liquor. Liquor was another thing I came off of the fast on, because we were at the wedding and I met my homegirl halfway. So all of my friends smoke, right? She was like, come on, it doesn't count. And I was like, no, I need the spiritual reset. I love Ramadan. It's not a job for me. I actually voluntarily do it. It's not my faith, but I just love the praying 5 times a day. I love all of that goes into it. It was important for toast at the wedding. And I was like, you know what? You're right. How often do you get married? Okay, I'll toast. And so I was just like, well, I'm gonna have to toast. Okay, I'll drink. I didn't get drunk. I did it very lightly. And also too, the drinks were very watered down. So
I
yeah,
would have done mess.
yeah. So yeah, oh my goodness, Bobby. That is actually a good tip. Yeah, because there were plenty of weed men on the beach always asking, hey, do you guys
I was
want
gonna
weed?
say you never have to worry about finding weed in Jamaica. I ain't never been there, but I know plenty of people in Jamaica. My girlfriend is there right now because she went and got herself stuck there because of COVID. So
Oh,
even though they had announced for all Canadians to return to the country last year,
mm-hmm.
my girlfriend went and got on a plane the day that everybody was supposed to be back, and she left on a plane to Jamaica. So she's been in Jamaica now for just over a year. But
Wow.
it has always been her dream to live in Jamaica. So she did it kind of on purpose so that she could get stuck down there. And she
Oh,
made these really good friends, and they built her, so onto their home, they built her own section, like her own room, so that she can have like her little like bachelor apartment there. So she has her own space.
why does that not happen to me when I go to Europe or somewhere else, like Africa or somewhere like that? I need to make these type of friends.
Right. But I'm just like, yo, I told her, I was like, yo, you're nuts. Like, I'm like, what are you doing down there? Like,
But I think what Bobby was saying was find the weed man, because the weed man is typically going to be a roster, or 9 times out of 10. We're not going to say all of them, but we soon. That's actually a good tip, Bobby. And I didn't even think about that. I didn't think. Again, I didn't do much research. It was like wedding focus. Oh, I'm not eating meat. Got there and I was like, wait, what is going on? So yeah, my bad, my bad. But Bobby, yeah,
I'm
you got
saying,
there.
even if the weed man ain't a roster, the weed man gonna be able to tell you where to find a roster.
Right. Jaja is saying something good too. Yeah, they eat, but stay away. Yeah, from pork and stuff. Yeah, I didn't even think I ate pork, but I did have the best burger I've had in forever. One thing I could say about being in Jamaica, or actually whenever I leave the United States, why is food so much more healthier outside of the United States? So the US, the USDA or whatever, they make it seem like we put these chemicals in our food to protect you, to keep you away from certain viruses and stuff. And I'm like, now, like, so when I went to Jamaica, I didn't have any issues with my sugar other than when I got there and I didn't eat. But once I started eating, I didn't have any digestive problems, which I normally have here. No
That's
issues
because it's
whatsoever.
real.
The
That's
food
because
was
other
like,
places haven't been taken over.
right.
America has been saturated by fast food chains and, you know, ways to make things cheaper and to make so that the bigger corporations make more profit. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? And unfortunately, it's been at the expense of all of our health.
Right,
Because it's not
right.
just Americans. Canada is that way too.
Right. I didn't even consider Canada being in the same boat. I just know that our stuff is so unhealthy. And when I was in Jamaica, I was like, why is the food? So I had something I haven't had in years coming through the airport, going back to the Mo Bay VIP section. Now I'm waiting for my plane to come. And so I ordered breakfast. They had one of my childhood favorites on the menu, corned beef and hash. Corned beef and hash. Yes. Wait, I was like, did I say it right? Yes.
They had that on the menu for breakfast.
Yes.
Nice. They
And
call it
so
bola beef.
So here's the thing. I never even heard that term before, but here's the thing. Listen, I'm thinking it's gonna come out the can. They already have it ready because in the United States, most times it's already pre-cooked. You know, it's just ready for fast consumption, right? It took like 40 minutes for my food to come out. So I'm like, when the hell did they go to America to get it? They have to come back. When I tell you they made corned beef hash from scratch, the peppers, the onions, the potatoes were seasoned like all the way through.
That's how I make it. I was married to a Jamaican man. That's all the type of cooking
Oh
I do.
my God. Oh my God.
Do they
Like,
have the steamed cabbage too? Do they have the cabbage?
I don't know. No, because this was the breakfast, the eggs and the corned
It's
beef hash.
usually how
But
you'll have it. You'll have the corned beef and you
mhm,
mix that with the onions and the pepper and stuff and the onions. And then you'll put it on a bed of steamed vegetables. So in the pot, you
mhm,
you you grate up your cabbage, your
mhm,
carrots, like green pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper, stuff like that. Put it
mhm.
in a nice big pot with a little bit of water and just put it on low and let that stew down. And then you put that on top of some white rice.
Interesting. Yeah, this was, it looked like traditional American like corned beef, but the difference is it was made fresh. And it was to the point where it was so good. I ate it and I was like, ooh, I want another helping. No, I don't want to be the fat girl in VIP at the airport. No, I'm not going to do that. So when I came back to the States, I get home, right? I order it from a restaurant around here in Hollywood. It did not taste the same. Jamaica has ruined me. You have ruined me
That's because
so
you had
far
real
because
food.
it's like my favorite. Oh my God. I probably will never have it again in life. It was so good. Okay, so another thing. Okay, so I found something new. I discovered something new. For those of you who've been to Jamaica or are Jamaican, please do not laugh. You married to a Jamaican, I don't care. Don't laugh at me. I discovered something new. Okay, last time I was there, I discovered festival bread for the first time, but that was last year. So festival bread blew my mind. Like, have the Jamaicans been keeping this a secret from us? Do they got like a secret menu that they don't tell Americans about? I'm so thankful I discovered that. Okay, but
Now that you said
I
that, I'm gonna go
discovered
make some
something
when I
new.
finish streaming.
Wait, I discovered something new. Okay, y'all ready? You ready for me? It's called same direction, because they didn't have festival bread on the resort.
Can I guess? Can I try to guess what you're gonna say?
Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
You gonna say Johnny cakes, or you gonna say baked dumpling or fried dumpling?
No, I've had that. New York, they do me
Okay.
well when I go to New York. Go same direction though, same direction. Daja, do you have any guesses? Bobby, anybody who's familiar with Jamaican food? First of all, and while you guys are trying to think of a guess, California, when we think of West Indian food, we think of Jamaicans because that's all we mainly see here. I'm not saying there's no one else from the West Indies here, but that's mostly what we see here. And what so the Jamaican food we get here is jerk chicken and patties and plantains. That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it.
Oh gosh.
It's not really good.
Well, we have more than you here in Nova Scotia. That's crazy.
So when I lived in New York, I was awakened to the glorious dish, the traditional breakfast dish of Jamaicans, uh ackee and saltfish. And
Mm-hmm.
it's so hard to get here. I found a restaurant that sells it here. It was okay. Okay, they did a decent job. But when I tell you I got to the breakfast bar at the resort and baptized myself into the ackee and saltfish container, he was trying to ration it on my plate. I was like, sir, stop playing with me. I'm not one of these Trump supporters. But keep going. Keep going. You want some more? Yeah, keep going. I had like a whole plate of it. Like, I'm so like, I burnt myself out. I damn near killed myself. Okay, going back to, because nobody has guessed. Okay, wait. Jim Brown, I got goat and rice and peas, ackee and saltfish, and an IE. Okay. LA is trash. It's trash. Okay, here we go, y'all. I discovered something called Brahmies. Am I
Oh
seeing
no,
it?
no. Okay. Bonnie. She talked Daja, she talked Bonnie. I
Jamaican.
love that. I
Let
love
me
to make
tell
it
you,
for breakfast.
for those of
It's
you who
like
are not
it's like
Jamaican,
Jamaican pancake, but it's not pancake. It's not.
Jamaicans have a secret menu they're not telling us about. They not telling us.
No, no. Bami is what is Bami? Is it
It's like it looks like
cassava?
a hash brown
Is that
slash
what Bami is, Daja? Is
fried
it cassava?
cheese. Like it's like a bread dough type situation, and it's fried.
Yeah, you gotta fry it. Oh,
It's breakfast. They only sell like I only saw it during breakfast.
yep. That's when you have it for breakfast with some fried breadfruit. I used to make that for my husband like every day.
Why are y'all hiding this from us? See, let me know if you want to swear me to secrecy. Let me know.
No, it's not even secrecy. It's
I
you know
never
what?
heard of it. I
You know
never.
what? It's that you make things out of so Jamaican people like they make things out of what they have there, what's grown there. So that's the only reason why we don't really know about it over here is because we haven't been forced to actually live off the land in how many hundreds of years because of all these inventions and technologies and you know all their inventions on how to create all this fake food. You know what I mean? And processed food. So that's part of
Right.
the reason why you don't know it. But depending on where you're at and the type of people that you hang out with, you will know it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, I was cooking bami before I met my husband because, like, when I moved from Nova Scotia to Toronto,
Mm-hmm.
the people that I was always around were Jamaican people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you get to taste these things and you start liking them, so you get to know about it. But
Right.
if I had a state of Nova Scotia, like nobody here in Nova Scotia knows about Barmy other than people that have like lived in Toronto or visited Jamaica. That's the
Mm-hmm.
only people that know about it.
Right, right. You know what it reminded me of here? Hot water cornbread. Going in that same direction, same fried. So I had it fried. Daja is saying that he loves it fried. I don't know that. I don't know that they have it any other way.
I was gonna say I don't know of cooking it any other way. How else can you cook it, Jaja?
Yeah, let us know, honey.
You can probably bake it, yeah.
I was like, do you steam? I don't know. It was going in that same direction as hot water cornbread, but different. And the West Indians that were there, they heard me asking, like, do you guys have festival bread here? I felt stupid because I'm like, I never really see it.
It's just called festival.
Oh, just festival?
No bread.
Oh, why? Isn't it bread
They're
though?
called festivals. That's what they're called. They're called festivals. So no
Listen,
bread. If you want bread is like hard dough bread.
Oh.
That's bread. But
I said festivals.
Festivals are just called festivals. You can have festivals or you can have Johnny cakes. And Johnny cakes are like fried dumplings. And so the difference between Johnny cakes and fried dumplings and festivals is a mixture of flour and cornmeal, where the Johnny cakes are just flour and like salt.
Yeah, that's what hot water cornbread is, flour and cornmeal. I don't know. My granny took that to the grave with her. She used to make the best hot water cornbread. I've had it here, like Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle on Tuesdays. They have like a soul food night. A lot of people don't know that, but I do. Anyways, I've had their hot water cornbread and I'm like, this tastes like trash. Don't taste like my granny's. But anyways, so I discovered, and I'm saying it wrong. It's Bammies, and they spelled it differently too. They spelled it Bammies, like Bammies.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
you just said the singular.
Oh, got it. Okay, Daja is saying some people bake it, and it's not the same.
It's not. Can't be. I've never had it baked, but when I thought about it, I was like, okay, how else would you cook it? When I think about how you cook West Indian meals and things like that, I was like, okay, I could see people baking it, but if you were to bake it, it wouldn't come out with that same crunch. So it wouldn't be the same.
Do I need to find me some West Indians in LA that can know how to make this and just get a batch? Like, hell, I've been pressed to find somebody who can make black cake here. I can't find that. Oh,
I know. I miss black cake and sorrel.
Oh my goodness. Daja, where are you live? Oh, wait, I don't know if that's too personal. Daja, you can whisper me if you feel comfortable. Where are you actually based at? Because if you're in LA, I'm about to pull up. And Bobby Long knows about it. Listen, we only have 7 minutes left, so we're coming to the end because our Empress ScotianSugar has her own stream, and we're gonna support her. Hey, I am old school. Oh, you're late, but I'm only on 7 more minutes. Love you, boo. I'm trying to get I am old school on here, but he keeps saying he's real shy. Let me tell you how shy he is. You thought you were shy. Yesterday we were in. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. The day before yesterday we were in DJ Erica's room. DJ Erica is part of I Am Old School's crew. So for those of you who don't know I Am Old School, it's a DJ crew.
Okay.
It's a whole crew, and they're international, dope DJs. Check them out. Anyway, so I'm trying to get Soul. That's one of the main people. That's the person here that's under this account. Trying to get him on the show. I talked to him and he was like, I'm shy. And then he ran out the chat. I didn't see him in the chat the rest of the stream. That's how shy he is. I'm surprised he showed up in my stream today. So I'm trying to get him on the show. I don't know why he's shy. Why are you shy? So you
could be like me.
It was harmless. It was painless being here.
He could be like me. You're just a shy person. I'm a really shy person, but I believe, and what I've always done ever since I was younger is I believe in facing my fears. Mm-hmm. So regardless of how afraid I am, I need to do it so that I can then be proud of myself after I've accomplished it. Mm-hmm. And who knows how many times you have to do it before you'll get over it. But eventually always the goal is to not have that fear anymore. Like right. With me with this whole streaming, that's the only reason why I'm doing it, to get over my fear of being nervous and public speaking. And I mean, every time I go to stream, I feel like I'm going to throw up. Like that's the whole reason why we're ending now, is so that I have an hour and a half to get ready.
Got you. Got you. Wait, let's say goodbye to Bobby. Bobby, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We love you.
Yes.
Can't wait to see your next stream. Hopefully, if you're still here, if you could let us know the next time you stream. For those
Thank
of
you
you,
very much, Bobby. I appreciate you.
definitely, definitely. For those of you, because we're coming to the end, we have 5 more minutes. Please post your links. Let us support you, surround you with love. We'll pull up, post your links. Wednesday night, Bobby's gonna be back on.
Did he just put that in the chat? I just lost the chat.
Yes, he did. And he said
He
he's going to
did?
give a whole dedication to his two favorite ladies, me and ScotianSugar. He said that he loves us and we are his favorite people on
Oh, you're
Twitch.
just making all this up now. What did he really say?
I was helping him because he's in a rush. So, yeah, but he definitely said all that.
Thank you so much for coming, Bobby. I appreciate you. I don't know, but did he really say Wednesday, though? Did he put that in the chat? Because I lost the whole chat.
He didn't say a time. He just said Wednesday night. So nighttime can last a long time depending on who you ask. Some people think the sun when the sun sets that's night. Some
No,
people
but
think
I'm his mod, so I can let you know right now. There's no way that Bobby will be on any earlier than 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because he doesn't come on earlier than that. So if he's going to go on, it'll be like 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or later. And a lot of the times he comes on around 12:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Got you. Please support Bobby's stream. That's Wednesday. I am old school. When are you stream next? Like we got questions. I'm begging people to promote themselves. Yes. ScotianSugar is about to stream in 30 minutes or an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
An hour and a half. Oh my God,
we
you're going to
stream
get
at
some money
7:30
tonight
Eastern
too.
Standard Time. Give you guys time to go get something to eat, what have you, do whatever you need to do.
Unfortunately, it won't be Bammies. That sucks. I'm so mad. Oh, it was so good. I am old school streams Tuesdays. Wait, tomorrow is Are You Old School Raid Train? Okay.
So wait a minute. Does I am old school? If I am old school streams, does that mean if they're shy, do they come on camera or they just have a stream with graphics?
Well, here's the thing. A lot of the DJs I learned that are very shy, especially when they come in here and I find out because we assume like they're DJs, they're always around people, but no, they really have that invisible barrier up, like the music, like they get lost. They go into the zone when they're mixing, and so they don't think about the people because they're so focused on the music. And so,
look, I am old school says they're not shy. They're
okay,
lying.
pick a struggle. I am old school. I need you to be on the stream. He was saying he's shy. I think he's just scared of me. I don't know why. I don't do anything.
It was fun. I am old school. You might as well do it and get the experience. And then that way you'll get other people to see you. And so then you'll get more followers. So if you want to, turn your channel into something big, that's a way to do it.
Yeah, interviews definitely help. I mean, from my experience,
wait a minute. I am old school said yes. They said yes.
I don't remember that. I don't recall that part. Because if that was true, I could get you next Tuesday because I have an opening Tuesday of next week. So I will have my talent bookers reach out to you. Matter of fact, one of them you're very familiar with. They will get you going. Listen, we have 1 more minute left. Okay.
Thank you so much for having me.
So thank you for coming on. Thank you. Oh, I meant to tell everybody the story really quick. So we were in Bobby's room and Bobby was playing Jill Scott. I got excited, like, ooh, Jill Scott. And she told me to go to my corner and don't say anything. And so that's when I was like, I need her on my stream. Apparently, I'm not allowed to enjoy Jill Scott's music anymore on Twitch.
No, you know what? You know what? I think because you know what? I was drinking. But if I remember correctly, that comment wasn't about Jill Scott.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, you had made a comment about maybe Method Man.
No, I didn't say anything about Method Man. I've already seen his new pictures. A couple years ago, his dick pics got leaked. And so I remember I was in another country at the time and I pulled over. I was like, hold on, this is emergency.
Because anybody can love Jill. I don't mind. I don't like girls. So I would have only told you to get in your corner over one of my husbands because I have a lot. Like there's like DMX was one of them. God rest his soul. I'm gonna miss him. Method Man, Barris, Too Short, Chris Brown. You know, like there's a lot
Too
of them.
Short?
Oh, I've loved Too Short since I was like 14. Hell yes. Too Short and Mac 10. Mm-hmm.
I like Chunky Daddies the size of Mac 10, but I don't like Mac 10 as a person. But no, I wasn't talking about Method Man. I literally was after Jill Scott, but it's all good. Or maybe you thought I was talking about him, but no, I didn't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably misunderstood what you said, but you see how I have no filter?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just at you and be like,
listen, we gotta go. All right, you guys, thank you so much for
thank
joining
you.
us. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm interviewing Matthias from DC. He's
He's
a
so nice.
popular DJ. So yeah, I'll see you guys back, and tomorrow it'll be at 11 a.m. So please check us out. Bye, guys. Oh, we got a raid. Hold on. Who are we gonna raid? Hold on.
Oh, I thought you said you got a raid. I was gonna say, oh no, don't say that.
No. No, we still would have been leaving. I got to go.
Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. Kitty, thank you for having me. I had fun.
No problem. Hold on one
Definitely
second.
one day when I get this stuff on my stream, I'll have you back on mine.
Yes, I can't wait. Hold on one second. Who are we rating? Let's raid Quasi because he's playing Michael Jackson today. Hold on.
Who's playing Michael Jackson?
Quasi Mandisco, sorry.
Okay. I don't think I've ever been there. That's awesome. I love going to new rooms.
Yeah. Okay. Quasi Mandisco. Hold on. See.
Oh, Richie Bell, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. I will try to follow back. I have an issue because I'm at the limit. If you did not know, people, there is a 1,000 follower limit.
Didn't know that.
Haters.
I have a new favorite phone sex voice, Daja. I'll tell you tomorrow. Okay, here we go with the raid. Hold on. Oh no, it's still going. Yeah. Oh, so my new favorite phone sex voice is DJ Luciano. Oh my gosh, when he speaks Spanish, oh my God, he does something to my ears. It's like, oh my God. Anyways, that's a different conversation. Thank you for coming, Michi. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, friend. Okay, we're about to raid. Can you guys just stay for the raid? Drop some emotes, turn up, stay for 30 seconds so you can get the 250 channel points.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Hold on. Here we come. Raid. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Let me end the stream. Hold on.